Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend so far. We've got a fun-filled lineup this evening. We have 4 Topps baseball products. Nice little selection of goodies to open. We'll be starting off with our 2018 Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition. Then we'll have our 2019 5-Star Baseball Pick Your Player 1-box break number 2. And then at 6:30 we'll have our Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player 1-box break number 2. And then we'll cap off the evening with our 2019 Bowman Chrome Baseball HTA Random Team Break. And that's from the website. Doing something a little different with the random team. So that should be a little different. A lot of fun though. We'll get started here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and set up our random for our first break. I have not done that yet. I was in the living room watching the end of the NASCAR Busch race in California. Go ahead and move all these over here. Make sure our listing is taken down. Hopefully everybody's had some decent weather today. I think the high here is about 60. Nice sunny day, very pretty. Nice t-shirt weather. Alrighty. Hopefully you all can hear me okay. Adjust this just a smidge. Good heavens, I've got cardboard dust all over the mat. Hold on a second, I'm going to blow that off. Sorry about that, just wanted to clear the mat off a little bit. It was a little dusty. Let's see. Andrew, yeah, no, let's see. We've got about, I want to say 32 or 33 spots left in the football autograph jersey, so hopefully that'll be sold out the next week or two. So it is close. It's about 80% sold out, so it's pretty close. Should be ready in a week or so. As you can see up on the screen there in the corner, we've got next week's schedule. 2017 National Treasures Baseball. I think we've got about 10 spots left in that. That's listed in our eBay store. Should be a lot of fun, always is. And then our 4th break of Chrome Sapphire. I think we're down to about, I think there's probably 100 spots left, but that'll sell out by next week, so we'll do that next Saturday. And then the next 3 breaks are actually all from the website. Our 2018 Topps Clearly Authentic Baseball, still plenty of spots left in that. And then 2018 Leaf Sports Heroes Jumbo. We've got that listed. We'll run that next week as well. I think there's about 80 spots left in that, give or take. And then 2019-20 Panini Certified Basketball random player break. And I think spots in that's 99 cents, which is quite fun and quite affordable to chase some Zion for 99 cents a spot. So we'll do that break next week as well. We'll give it just another minute for folks to open up the feed before we get started with our Archive Signature Series break. Looks like we've got a few more folks opening up the feed. So we'll get started here in just a moment. All right, looks like it's 6 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started with our 2018 Topps Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition Random Player One Box Break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Scott's 03 at the top, and we've got 01 Maras at the bottom. James, I think we've got, I want to say there's about 45 spots in that 17 Origins break left. I'm just going to cut and paste this list over to the right, sort it by everyone's eBay IDs, and then blow up the font a little bit. Alright, there we go. We'll just scroll through our list and then tear our box up and see what we get in it. Let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. And Oz again. (1988) Topps base card, and that's serial numbered 64 of 99. Slightly off center, left to right. Kind of a nice touch of authenticity, knowing that it's an actual card and not a reprint, as you can see from the back. Nice signature. So let's see who won. And it goes to Shannon Ellswick 1. Congrats on that. Let's take another look at our card there. Alrighty. Well, that concludes our 2018 Topps Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition Random Player One Box Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thanks to those of you that joined us live on the feed this evening for the break, and hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend. We will be back here in about 10 minutes with our 2019 5-star Pick Your Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty. Go ahead and get our next break set up. Just adjusting the lighting a little bit. Sometimes I always get a glare off the box. Since we have a couple moments, let's take a peek at the website and see what's new this week. Shall we? Alrighty. Let's see, what did I list new? There's our Bowman HTA brake, sold out. Listed the Leaf Metal Sports Heroes brake. We'll be doing that next Saturday. Still got plenty of spots. I think that's it. By the way, we always list our schedule either on Tuesday night or Wednesday night for what we're doing on Saturday in the blog section of the website. There'll be a post for the brake section there. So if you're ever wondering what the schedule is, usually it's what we have posted on our screen. This is usually pretty accurate. Sometimes it does change. Sometimes something will sell out unexpectedly and will get added to the schedule. But for the most part, this is pretty accurate. But we also have it on the website too. It's a little easier to read than seeing it on the tiny screen, especially if you're watching on your phone. It's a lot easier to go to the site and see it. So, but that's what's new with the website this week. Probably just a couple breaks tomorrow. Just didn't have time today. Had to get all the lists ready and stuff. But I'll have a list for select basketball and for in-case football as well. And here in the next week or two, we'll do one of our football breaks from the website, probably Playbook. It's either Playbook or Obsidian. I think those are the oldest ones on there. So we'll look to do those. So if you're on our email list, then you'll get the messages about those and what time they'll be. Still kind of working out the rhythm of the schedule for the website and stuff. So as far as timing of messaging and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of a work in progress. Looks like we've got about 3 minutes. We had some great stuff come out of our 5-star box week. Was it last week or it was week before last up? We did our 2018 5-star random box break and pulled a Jeter gold signature out of 10. It's quite fantastic. It's pretty crazy. By far the best thing that we've pulled out of 5-star. Although we've had a lot of good hits. We've pulled 2 or 3 patch autographs out of it. So it's been really good for us. Looks like we've got just a couple more minutes. Looks like we're getting a few more people opening up the feed for our 5-star break. Alrighty. Well, it looks like it's 6:15, so let's get started with our 2019 Topps 5-Star Pick Your Player One Box Break number 2. We won't have to do any sort of randomization or anything because it's Pick Your Player, so we'll just go right to our list. We'll scroll down our list briefly and then tear into our box and see what we get. Hey Brent, how are you doing? Alrighty, so let's open our box and see what we get. But first, let me get a couple sleeves out. As per usual, I do not have my sleeves ready. There we go. Alright. There's our pack. Alrighty. Our first card in our pack is Reese McGuire, autographed rookie card. Always like how thick these are. These things are huge. They're like 120 point. Nice blue on-card signature. And then our second card in our box is Ramon Laureano, autographed rookie card. So we have 2 rookie cards in our box. So let's see who got which cards. And the Reese McGuire goes to Nola Lee's 0211. Congrats on that. And then our Ramon Laureano goes to Lamb 5790. Congratulations on that. I think this is the first time I can recall where both players in our 5-star box, their spots had actually been purchased. Not too shabby there. Let's take another look at our cards. All right. Well, that concludes our 2019 Topps 5-Star Baseball Pick Your Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate y'all supporting our breaks. Thanks for everybody that showed up and watched the break live this evening. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your night. And we'll be back here in about 10 minutes with our Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks again, everybody. go ahead and get it set up for our Tier 1 break. And the lights have went out. Which, to those of you who join us regularly, this should not be a shock or a surprise. Either for some reason our lights are on a timer and we don't know it, or our house is haunted. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Now if it's the latter though, I'm hoping to parlay this into some sort of like trading card show on the Travel Channel at some point. Not sure exactly how, but that's what I'm looking for. Because it seems like about half the time when I break, at some point, the overhead light in this room goes out. Now luckily you can see the braking area is still very well lit up because I've got 2 lights just for the table, so it's not going to interfere necessarily in what we're doing. But it'll work out just fine. Alright. We have the random set and our list all set. I think this one filled up yesterday. Thanks to everybody that helped fill this up, get all the spots purchased. This seems like a very sneakily nice product. It's early, relatively early season before all the big heavy stuff comes out, but a lot of nice bells and whistles in it. Hopefully we will see some of those in a few minutes. Should have bought some show and tell. See if I can find something real quick. Found some random packs on my shelf. Let's see if they have anything in them. 16 contenders. It's a pretty good pack of cards, actually. Not sure if it's a hobby pack or a retail pack. I'm going to guess retail. Let's see what's in it. Marvin Jones. Ooh, Brock Osweiler. Yikes. Drew Brees, greatness. Eli, retired. Seems very odd that Eli Manning's retired, but Drew Brees is still going strong in his 87th NFL season. Demarius Thomas. Doug Baldwin. Jeremy Hill. And Stephon Diggs. And there are two different info cards. One for the Kid Reporter promo, and then Panini Instant. So much to say. So much to say. But I'm not going to. Not enough hours in the day for that. Alright. Barry, that's happening in about 4 minutes. I was just opening some random packs, filling the time. Normally I try to have a little show and tell for when I know I'm going to have a little bit of time gaps in between breaks. And I didn't do that this evening, so. But yeah, we'll get started with that in about 4 minutes. So I have a pack of 18-19 hoops. DeAnthony Melton rookie. Wendell Carter rookie. Aaron Holiday rookie. Amari Spellman rookie. Steph Curry the Pulse. Is that a subset or an insert? It's an insert. Grayson Allen rookie. Ooh, cringing. And Allen Iverson. And then Maxi Klebler. And the lights have come back on, mysteriously. Not sure how that happens, but it does. I just know they always come back on. And then for our last pack of fun, a 2020 Series 1 pack. I believe this is a hobby pack, but I'm not sure. And honestly, it doesn't really matter because it's Series 1. You're just as likely to find something nice in a retail pack as you are a hobby pack, frankly. Nico Goodrum. Gonsolin. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. Kipnis. Shane Green. Jose Martinez. Grychuk. Garrett Cole League Leaders. Caleb Smith. Oh, I can't believe I got something crazy. Max Scherzer. And how about that? Luke Voigt back card. How nuts is that? Wasn't expecting that. It's a nice surprise, don't get me wrong. From the Major League Materials set, we got Christian Vasquez and Blake Trinian. How about that? Little back card. Nice size swatch too. It's a nice 1x1. Is it 1x1? Not quite. Not tiny though. Not too shabby. Not too shabby there. Well, alright. Looks like it's about a minute before 6:30. So we will get prepared. For our 2019 Tier 1 break. Looks like we've got a few more folks in the feed. We've got our random set. Alrighty. It looks like it's 6:30, so we'll go ahead and get started with our 2019 Topps Tier 1 random player one box break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4. And lucky number 5. And we've got Philly Sports Nut in the top spot. And Tim Gortian in the bottom spot. There we go. Check something real quick. Actually, Barry, we just did the 5-star. We did that at 6:15. We had just finished that when you popped in the chat. Alright, I'm going to sort all these by everybody's eBay IDs, and then we'll scroll through them, and then we'll open our box and see what we get. One quick note on this product, there's quite a few players that have cards in the set, but they just have a 1 of 1, and that's all. They don't have anything else. So we've deleted those out of our list just because I don't want to sell a spot for a player that literally just has 1 card in the product. That seems a little shady. So if we happen to get one of those players, it won't be on the list, and we'll re-random it, and it'll go to somebody that bought a spot in the break, obviously. But I always like mentioning that before we get started with one of these breaks that has a lot of 1 of 1s. Yeah, Barry, it'll be once I get done about 7 or 7:30, I'll start uploading the videos from all the individual breaks, or you can just rewind on the main feed on the main video and find it there. It's the second one, so it's going to be, if you go to like the 20-minute mark of the main video, that's roughly when that break will be starting. So you don't even have to wait for me to upload the actual video for a 5-star. Alrighty, let's go through our list. Thank you, Barry. Alrighty, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. And our first card is, Dennis Santana. I believe that's a bronze signature, and that's serial number 19 of 25. Autographed rookie card. You can see the RC logo down there in the bottom left. There is the serial number in the bottom right, 19 of 25. Well, that background is crazy. Our next card is Didi Gregorius jersey card, and that's serial numbered 31 of 375. And our last card in the box, and it's a nice one. Whoa. Al Kaline. Not too shabby. How about that? A little Al Kaline. And that is serial numbered 55 of 100. And that is from the Tier 1 signature set, which frankly I feel like probably looks as good as any of the signature sets in the product. Just a nice clean card, nice little foil treatment there on both sides, brand logo at the bottom with his name, nice signature, which I have to say is quite outstanding for someone of his age. Obviously Al is not a spring chicken anymore. Still a pretty clean, nice, legible, readable signature of a great Tiger Hall of Famer. Outstanding. Alright, so let's go back and look and see who got which cards. So, our Didi Gregorius jersey card, serial number 31 of 375, goes to Penguin 303. Congrats on that. And then our Dennis Santana bronze signature out of 25 goes to E.T. Cole Club. Congratulations. Nice hit on the last minute buy-in. Excellent. And then our Al Kaline autograph goes to Jesus Rocks 8787. Congrats on that. How about that? Take another look at that Kaline. Very nice. Not every day you get a nice Hall of Famer autograph in your box. Santana, nice autographed rookie card. Not too shabby there. Well, alright. That concludes our 2019 Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player 1 Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate y'all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to those of you that joined us live on the feed for the break this evening. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes with our 2019 Bowman Chrome HTA Random Team Break. Thanks again, everybody. Just getting a top loader for that K-Line auto, putting it on a little stand. So I'm going to take some pictures of it once I'm done. That will be making the rounds on my social media this evening. Here we've got our wonderful Bowman Chrome HTA box, 3 autographs. This will be a break from our website. Hey Ben, no, we still have spots in the 17, 18, and 19 Immaculate football breaks. Still got spots in all 3 of those. I'll go ahead and get our random set up for our HTA box. This is kind of weird for me. I'm not used to doing random team. Nice little change of pace. Nice change of pace. Sure thing, Ben. I'm kind of contemplating whether I should do more random team breaks on the website. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I mean, I don't have anything against it. You know, I will basically do any kind of break that you all want to buy spots for. I just, you know, we always do random player because it's a lower price point and people seem to like it. But I certainly don't mind doing random team breaks. Honestly, I just have kind of a sensitivity to the price of it that bothers me, and it shouldn't, because it all works out the same as a random player break anyway. But I don't know. But I'll probably post 1 or 2 others on there, and just, you know, if people have an appetite for that and they want to do that, then, you know, we'll certainly offer it. All right, well, it looks like it's 6:45, so we'll start our 2019 Bowman Chrome Baseball HTA Random Team Break number 1. Like I mentioned before, this is from our website. Thanks to everybody that filled this up this morning. I certainly appreciate it. But just like with all of our random breaks, we'll list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times, and then we'll match that up against an alphabetical team list for Major League Baseball. Had to change my verbiage there a little bit. All right, here's our list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Joel M in the top spot and Chris R in the bottom spot. We'll just cut and paste that over here. I'm going to cut and paste this to the right and sort it by everybody's names. That way we can all see who has which spots. A little easier. Let's blow this list up so it's a little easier to read. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So Bobby W's got the Braves, the Mets, the Royals, and the Tigers. Brad H has the Mariners. Brian B has the Cubs. Brian K has the Phillies. Chris R has the Yankees. Colton has the Red Sox. Daniel's got the Diamondbacks, the Indians, the Marlins, and the Nationals. Dennis has the Blue Jays and the Rockies. Donald's got the A's, the Astros, the Rays, and the Twins. Eddie's got the Dodgers, the Giants, the Padres, and the Rangers. Joel's got the Angels, the Orioles, and the Pirates. Scott's got the Brewers and the Cardinals. And T. McHugh has the Reds and the White Sox. Alrighty. Let's open our box and see what we get. Here's our insanely large pack. That is a crazy large wrapper. Oh. First card kind of snuck out of there. Move that over here. And our first card is Moises Gomez. First Bowman card and an autograph. Our second card is Ronaldo Hernandez, Arizona Fall League. Another Rays card. Whoever has the Rays is going to double up. And that's serial numbered, why is my screen freezing? 6 of 150. And our last card in our box is Telmito Augustin, and that's a refractor autograph for the Nationals, and that's serial numbered 126 of 499. All right, so let's go through our list and see who got what. Back to our list here, and our Augustine, or our Telmito Augustine autograph refractor goes to Daniel. Congrats on that. And then both of our Rays cards go to Donald K. Congratulations on that. You doubled up. Let's take another look at our cards here. So we have our Ronaldo Hernandez Arizona Fall League autograph out of 150. And then our Moises Gomez. And then our Telmito Augustin refractor autograph out of 499. Not too shabby. Well, that concludes our 2019 Bowman Chrome Baseball HTA Random Team Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. We certainly appreciate you all supporting our break. Thanks to those of you that joined the feed live this evening. And we'll be back next Saturday extra early at 5 o'clock just because we've got such a big schedule. But hopefully we'll see you then. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening and the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next week. Thanks again, everybody. can't believe the lights went out again just as I was signing off from that break. It was crazy. I guess I'll have to look into getting that fixed. Although I kind of think it's funny. Definitely not the end of the world since we have the table lit up well, so. Kind of a short schedule this week. I did that on purpose. There were some things that were kind of close to being sold out that weren't, but I kind of held off on those just because my daughter and her fiance are visiting us tomorrow. They're coming up from Dallas, and they're going to be here for the first half of the week, and I didn't want to ship out 1,000,000 cards. Joel, you just missed it. We just got finished with it. It was somewhat quick. Not a very long break since there's just 3 cards in the box. If you're able to rewind this feed, the live feed that you're on, if you'll go back like 10 minutes, you'll see the break. If not, I'll have the video of the break itself probably posted within the next hour, or once I disconnect the live feed and it posts to the channel, then you can just kind of rewind to the last 20 minutes of the feed and you should be able to see it. Sorry about that. It's just with those random team breaks with such a small box, they go pretty quick. It's not a very long process. It's kind of like driving through a town with one stoplight. You know, if you blink, you miss it. Well, alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and sign off just because I'm sure there's some videos that need to be posted that people want to see. Thanks again. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend. Hopefully we have some nice weather. And we'll see you back on the channel next Saturday. And we'll be starting at 5 just because we've got such a big schedule of stuff. So we're starting a little early. But again, hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you all have a good week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Thanks again, you all.